Okay, we got to talk about this
Live.
25-year-old man who says that he is allergic to orgasms. Apparently,
poor
after
guy.
he climaxes,
Woo. Poor
he
guy.
has quite the reaction. He has debilitating angst and brain fog. What do you guys think of this? They are actually
That's
saying that
every
this is really
man.
they're saying this is a real condition.
Is that normal?
That ain't no look. That's every man.
Wait,
Ladies.
I'm not done. Burning eyes, nasal
Yes.
congestion, depressed mood, and irritability.
Yes,
I never heard
that's
of nobody
every
saying
man.
that.
I've never heard of this in my entire life.
That is
ever.
every man. Now
What?
the eye. What'd you say?
I said
Burning eyes.
Burning eyes. That's depending on who you lay it down with. Now you might have to go get untested. But every man has a foggy brain. Ladies, if you want to get something from a guy, wait till that moment, then ask him. He gonna say yeah. And then when it's over, he realizes he said yeah, then he get depressed because now he got to do what you asked him to do.
But what's
I ain't never
crazy
heard of
is
that.
it said that he has those symptoms like 2 and 3 days after.
Still ongoing.
Yeah. Depending on who you lay it down with, you can have them 18 years after.
Or
Let's
for
go
life.
to that child
Or
support
for
court,
life.
you be like, oh,
Wow.
my brain was foggy. Yeah,
So you believe
retrograde
it?
is real.
You believe this is a condition?
That's a all men suffer from it. Some of us just have different symptoms. Some of the
Okay.
symptoms are children. You know what I'm saying?
I would think some of the symptoms are like the happiest symptoms.
It is right then and there. You're euphoric.
Yeah.
But then you crash. When you
crash
roll up,
and
you be
burn.
like,
Never
you
heard of
roll
this.
over and the club lights wasn't on when you left out with her. Now they on at your house, and you like, oh.
Lord help me.
Wow. Never heard of
Shot the club up, and now I gotta wait for the results.
Lord help me. Okay.
Welcome back to Later with Leon. I got a very special guest sitting in with me today. Mandy B is in the building. She's a podcaster, lifestyle, social media influencer, and one half of the Horrible Decisions. That is the best name.
Thank you.
Horrible Decisions podcast with an emphasis on W-H-O-R-E.
Yes.
The bull.
Yes.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me.
So talk about the podcast real quick. What is it?
Yes. So Horrible Decisions is a sex-focused podcast.
Okay.
And we work on destigmatizing kinks
Okay.
for the Black community. So basically everything that you didn't talk to about with your parents. And even maybe your friends that you're ashamed to talk about, maybe that you're uncomfortable to say out loud, we kind of have those conversations.
So it's not just necessarily for women. Guys can get some great information,
Oh,
too.
absolutely. We hope that guys listen.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Was that-
we teaching them how to make sure we good.
So now let's talk about this because
Yes.
I feel like in this day and age, I don't think chivalry is dead. I think because a lot of the gender roles have changed.
Yes.
I think that sometimes women that have had to go out and fend for themselves and do things, they're just used to doing things. So sometimes they don't allow chivalry to happen. Do you feel that chivalry is dead?
I do, but I think it's because I think we still try to live with these gender roles where a man still expects us to know how to clean, cook, be the wife, be the mother, do everything that we're supposed to do.
Right.
But yet they're complaining when we bring up money. So I think that there's a huge issue with men wanting to still be the provider, but still expecting women to live in all the roles that we were given.
Do you think that comes from a generation of men that are being raised only by women and there are no fathers in the household?
I think, yes, I think that's very,
Because
that's
a mama
accurate to
boy,
say.
they want everything
That's
done
accurate
for
to
them,
say.
they want capital.
I would say that, but then to me, it's still like you're seeing nothing but strong women. And we are having to play the mother and the father. I grew up in that household as well. My mom was my mom and my dad. And so, yeah, I just think when it comes to what we want from men, I just don't think they're able to provide.
Guys got to step their game up.
Yeah, and
basically.
they're not.
Step their game.
And they're
So
not.
now let me, okay, with guys having to step their game up, do women have to keep their standards at a certain level? Because
I believe
some women,
in standards.
Some
all
women
the time.
settle. Like I
Yes.
got a coworker that she says, hey, I'm not having sex till I'm married. You know, woo, I've done it. But
I ain't doing
stuck.
I'll tell you now, I got some needings that need met.
She stuck to it, and I actually honor for that, but at the same time, I tell you, you don't go to CarMax and get a car without testing the tires and test driving first.
So that's, I believe in if you have, if you meet someone, sex on the first night, that person
your
could
thing.
still be your husband. I think that abstaining from sex for marriage is an archaic way of thinking, especially now. And I'm doing it if I feel like doing it.
Real quick, I want to get this because I know you're all about body positivity too.
Yes.
Because you have a wonderful story.
Yes.
That people can follow you at Full Court.
Full court pumps, yes.
That's
And so something that I've been very proud of. So I'm down about 85 pounds.
Yes.
I
look
had,
great, too.
Thank you. So I had the gastric sleeve, and so something that I bring to the podcast and any time that I'm out mostly is just feeling confident in my own skin, having sex as a bigger woman, and kind of how that made me feel, dating as a plus-size woman, and then losing it and now seeing the different reactions.
And I
now
just
as
love
well.
the fact that you're honest about what you had done, because so many people will be like, you know,
I went to the gym.
hard-working diet, like
I
you
ate
ain't losing
salads. No.
136 pounds in 2 weeks like that. Now, with that being said,
Yes.
and we got to get out of here real quick.
problem.
Lizzo, a lot of
Yes.
the controversy surrounding her, I feel like
Why
it
you
gets
bringing this
taken
up?
away from her talent because we're always talking about what she's doing, and people will say that you are fat shaming her if you didn't agree with like what she did at the Lakers game. What's your outlook on it?
She corny. I think that she's clout chasing, and I think that she's doing things for attention that she doesn't need to. She had one of the #1 records in 2019.
Great year.
I think that anyone who's bringing up her size probably feels some way about her size. She's just moving real corny. And I think that for someone with the stats that she has, she doesn't have to be moving the way she's moving.
Let everybody know what they